Welcome to the Ponderous Brick Thinker. This is another installment in Learning from the Pros. We are using LEGO set 71460, Mr. Oz's Spacebus. This comes from the LEGO brand Dreamzzz line, and in the previous installment we have come up with the basic shape, a lot of hinges to have action within, and let's not forget that there is a hatch for a vehicle. So this is the basic form of the Spacebus, but as it was advertised in the back of the, well, they're also coming up. There's two options or two approaches to this design. I rather like this one. It looks very classic with the thrusters pointing in that direction, and we have these enhancements there. This one I'm not so agreeable with, but I'll build it first and see if there's a purpose to this design. But also I'll be exploring how they approach, just construction of mechanical vehicle things. And then in another episode I'll take it apart, and then in the other episode I'll do this one, and then I'll leave it there for a while until it's time to have it transmutate into another model that I design. Okay, so we're going to start with bag 7. I think was where the pink is, and continue in the comic book fashion or storyline. The conflict enters. So bag 7 seems just to be the construction of these minifigs. Which is, well, again, I don't remember too many LEGO sets from my younger times, but I don't remember just having such a concentration of people or LEGO people being added to just a set. I guess I have to open this small one. There's a mustache that's needed. Here we go. Oh, this one has a design. That might be for the one of the other ones. Let's see here. Okay, see this body there. Nope, that's upside down. Oops. There we go. And this one has a scar. That also has a scar. Also a scar. Scar. And a lot of eyes. Okay. So I guess the minions are the ones with a scar. There we go. And this one gets the pirate hat. And get that propeller thing from here. Oh, and this one gets a sword. It looks like a old-fashioned, I'm not sure if they're musket. I think muskets are much longer barrel, but very pirate influence. And I think it's tilted out this way. Okay. I think there was a name to it. Captain Bedbeard. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. And so then we start with In the instructions it looks white, but this is probably it. It's a clear part. And then it's a construction of the wings. Huh. Almost translucent. This would be a nice piece to build with if, you know, if we're a brick. It's translucent, but it's also frosted. Okay, that's pretty good. Again, then this one gets the printed body here. Multi-eyed. Oh, that's his... Is it this thing? Yeah. Okay, there's some more things go here. There's either horns or ears that go to the side. Oops. This is... According to this illustration, there should be a lot more transparency going on. But this piece looks barely transparent. There's tips of it, yeah. But I thought that transparency would be throughout from here all the way to the tip. So I wonder if this is just a result of the molding, that they actually have two plastics, the black and the transparent pink. And the black was just a little bit too much, that it pushed out the pink from creating that effect. So there we go. Oh, this one gets... I guess the spear is rather long. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else in the order. No, that's it. Okay, so because of this attachment, this can't go back further. Say, for example, with a hockey stick, it has to be really forward. Okay, I guess it balances out with the wings. I guess so. Oh, and this one is Susan. Interesting, interesting. Okay, and then we have another backpack sort of situation. And then, Oh, okay, there we go. It's a C-clamp pointing up with this. I'm not even sure. Guess it's Technic. But it fits so well. Maybe not Technic. Maybe it's just a special Lego piece. And then propeller onto body. Then a head. And then, ooh, top hat. With a cleaver. A really big knife. Okay, this one is proper shopper. Okay, I guess the properness is with a hat, shoppers with a knife. Okay, and then I see this one. Oh, here's a body with a jetpack. This was around when I was younger. Compared to this looks huge, but to a minifig, I think it's just right. It's just, I guess, in proportion relation to each other. Here we go. this is not, that's not the space one. This is the space. It looks so huge on this figure. Okay, and this one gets another, oh, it's kind of science fiction looking. With pink stuff. There we go. And then also it's tilted. Otherwise that minifig won't stand. Tilted. Wait. That's as far as it can, does it? Yeah, it does. Just perfectly. I wonder if they did calculations for that. Because it's not off balance and it's actually helping prop up the minifig. Unlike the cleaver thing. Okay, and then oh, this space one is Danny. Okay, so it's Captain Breadbeer, so pirate, Popper Shopper, fancy knife, Danny, and Susan. Danny might be like Benny from the Lego movie, Space Guy. And so they just put a D. Probably the darker version. Well, let's see this one. Okay, it says body, head, and it's like a knight helmet. And, oh, here we go. And a really big sword. Wow. Okay. Oop. This way, apparently, according to the picture. Or that way. So this one is Flight Knight. Okay, so puns are intended or somehow related to the look or the idea of this character. So at least they're not faceless minions. They have a personality that is kind of expressed through their attachments. Well, that's a pretty good thought. But on the plus side, this is something probably I would have enjoyed when I was younger. All these extra swords that just came with the set. Okay, so we can pull these out, and now it's the fork in the road. So this would be the last one, and then I'll do this one first. No name associated with it, but it starts on 170. And I have to unload both bags 8 and 9. Okay. Okay, now we'll view somewhat like that. And I'll probably get the stickers out of the way. These are the extra pieces so far from this set. I'll put them in bag 7 for now. So that way I can put 8 and 9 in here. And I hopefully won't have to worry about pieces rolling around. It's not too cumbersome. The box is rather big. It's not too big of a build, but the wings are making it kind of, everything's kind of tight. And we have a lot of Lego people. We'll see how many are knocked down. Okay, so we start here. 1x4. 1x2, but it's rounded. And then 1x4 smooth. Nope. There we go. And then 1x2. Okay, and then angled. Nope, here we go. So on the printed page it looks much darker, but it's not quite as black, which lets me know not to look for black. Hopefully it will all sort itself out. There. Okay. So we'll see what part this is the start of. Oh, it's the thing that goes on top of the Spacebus. Cool. The thing that I'm not sure of what it's doing. Oh, it's more like, wait, maybe I did that one wrong. It's angle, nope, angle like this goes here, there we go, and this one's offset. There's that going on. Okay, and then this one goes underneath it. Rounded 1x2. Okay, then we go to that half cylinder thing. Then we have a sticker number 12. I guess they're the same because 13 I think is referring to these here, 12 is one of either of them. I don't see a difference, so it's fine. Okay, it's semi-transparent, starting on this edge. Whoop. Nope. Oh no, look at that. Some of the transparency is lost. Yikes. That's kind of hard to make straight. Okay, I think it's okay now. By pressing it in, it makes it clear again. Okay, but obviously dangerous. And it's just one of them for now. That's placed on this. There. Maybe, yeah. Okay. And then a 1x2. One by two with this thing. Then it's combined with this. Here, this hinge goes into that spot, and it's just perfect in terms of going over the smooth components. Oh, and then we have the other half here. No sticker though. And then, let's see, to make it secure, another hinge here. Does feel more stable. With 2 more 1x2s. Oops. Here. And then it goes like that. And so the question is, how much do I have to take apart in order to do the last design? We'll see. Yep, it's a black one. It actually popped out, but it's one of the transparent blue ones, and there's a lot of them. Huh. These out. Looking for a 1x2 that's smooth. What are the other ones? They're angled components. I found those. They go like that. And there's going to be a 1x2 that fits in there. Okay. I see the fight version. Just take these bigger pieces out. Let's see if I can find it easier now. There it is. Okay. There. And then this one. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. It's not quite symmetric. There's like a layer of black here, then gray, dark gray, then another layer of black. In order for it to be symmetrical, there should be another black layer here, but that might be just part of the design, that it should be off center. It's not it's a canister looking component. Alright, and then what do we do with it? Round plates. Growing up, I always hesitated just to stack plates because they're hard to take apart. Hopefully with the separator it'll be easier. The wings were kind of, just plate upon plate, but I think they're offset a bit so that you don't have to use. I think it'll be easier with the fingers, but this one's just right on top of each other. No place for leverage. Oh, it's a transparent one. Alright. It goes in the center here. with this. I think this was like a part of a rocket, even in the old days. Still continues the tradition, I say. Ooh, Technic here. Yeah, this very top and the very bottom. Oh, maybe that's why they didn't put another layer there, because it would be in the way. Which way? It should be in the back. Here. Otherwise, it would be ever so slightly off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these fits this distance. Okay. Just for future reference. You can build a column or another canister and have this to be used. Let's see how they use it in this case. It's this kind of piece that this goes into. Okay. 2 empties from the top, and then that. To use this one. Let's Technic. Well, a blue flame. Okay, so we have, more than likely it's this one, not only because of color, but there's like a roundish plate on top of this one. Okay, so it goes there, and then the wheels. Which way? Looks like this way. It slopes inward, downward. And same with this one. And then a round plate. Oh, and then this one. It's a big construction. Yes. I don't think it matters, but this is lined up with this. Oh, and then we put it aside. Okay, white, and then 1x2s. Is a plate with holes centered. Ooh, that's a transparent thing. Okay, and then here. They should be white. White grills. But I see gray. It is rather light, so maybe it is the gray here. Maybe because it's a reflective gray that it appears whiter on the page. And then this here. done yet. Okay, so not done with this part. After doing this, goes in like this. That's a lot of connections. That's pretty good. Now it has a really strong connection to that. But now it's time to put it on there. Just put it there. Oh, that's nice. Ugh. Okay, so this part has the kind of what grabs onto this part here, and this... Oh, and there are some slight indentations along the inside of this curve, so that's what the teeth around this grab onto. Okay. It's not exactly... Let's see, can it hold its own weight? Yeah. If it's pushed a little bit, it does give a little. But it can if it's just... the windshield. Okay, there is some stuff. Okay, so... And this is the part where it looks like thruster, or like the exhaust from engines, the flame that should be pushing it outward. If the design were facing this way, then maybe that would be an interesting thought, that this was the front and it was coming this way, as what the flame of behind a rocket would indicate. I don't know, because the set only came with 2 of these, and they're dedicating the other one to the other remote piece that's coming up. So it's like, and then it's also here. Now, if it were a laser kind of looking effect, maybe that can work, and maybe that's the intent. It's just like that, and it looks like thrusters, and that's why I'm thinking that it's like a rocket thing. But, okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so plates, and that here with green here. Okay, and then one by 2 here. There. Okay, this piece. And then this piece. And then I don't remember seeing these, but perhaps Technic. Oh, they do line up. Cool. So it's a hole per stud, more or less like what the longer versions I do remember, but I don't remember 1x2s. And facing this way. Okay, so color conscious, there's some, well, except for that, could have been a different color, especially if they're going to make it symmetrical. Or not. This next part might throw off the balance. Here. Do this. Add some blue. This one. we'll see how it goes. Now, is this black or... yeah, it looks black. Okay, then attach it to this. Right now it's looking like nothing, but that's just the base. So we'll see what these holes are going to be used for and how they're going to hold it together. And then holding it this way. No, the other pieces. These pieces. Oops. Hold on to that. Go like that. Okay, so there was green here, and there was traditional or modern day airplanes have a red and green pattern specific to placement. We'll see if they're going to continue with that here. Oops. Okay, and then yellow. I forgot what the component was supposed to look like, so it's kind of a mystery as to where things are being placed. And then we have, here we go, this thing. I'll look up what that means. It's like a 2x1 but with a slope. Oh, and then we need to do the white one too. On this side. And then this 1x2 over here. Yep. It does look like a component. More green, okay. On top of that, here. Oh, interesting. So use the same piece, but from the other approach. Where do I, here. So going across this way. That is interesting. There are opposites. This one has a slope this way and the plate is on top. This one has a slope this way with a plate on the bottom. Together they almost look unified. There's a slight thing there, but that's not dramatic. It's just, I think they were designed that way so that they can have this plate in there. That I'll have to remember. It's an overall smooth effect on the outside. Just slope and no stud sticking out. It's like integrated in there, and it's the same thing with the black part. Okay. Green is more obvious on the white side, at least in person. If there were a light behind the green, then that would be interesting look. Making sure it's in view. Okay, so that's step 17. Oh, now we're getting into the engine stuff. these pieces. Okay, so we have this going on. This goes through. This one's anchored with the blue. Okay. It's a shooting one. There's some. Don't poke your eye out. Oh, it extended all the way here. This turns that. There's something grabbing. Okay, so this has Technic grabbing onto the 4, and it has this pin that you can rotate. So this one is what attaches. This also has the Technic cross that it can grab onto that longer piece, and this can rotate. Okay. Okay, now it's time for the use of the other canister. We have this and this. Alright. But the other one is what gets the sticker. Here. So this is actually a nice... It is... I don't know, it's gonna have to be a specific reason to use it in a build, because it's such a strong blue. But the stickers do add to this model, but they are removable, so you're not committed to them. Oh, okay, apparently this one's not gonna switch open or slide open. It's just there. So I'll see what I can do with these in the future. Definitely not sliding open. It's completely enclosed. And it might be just these here. They don't stick out too long. Oh yeah, and plus it's the Technic Cross profile that sticks out, whereas these, it's just friction parts. Okay, and then 1x2's on top. Oh, yeah, I guess they're black. And then a lot more. 4 more. Here. 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 And here. These are kind of consistent with the color scheme, which is not too wild. It is, you know, let's see, white, black, and blue, but different shades of blue. There is gray, so that can look like it's consistent technology. And then plane. Well, it's there in the canister. And then, okay, then it attaches to this part here, this way. I see where it goes, but I'm kind of surprised this does not grab onto that. This is what's going to be grabbing onto this part here. Okay. Oh, okay, so here's the engine in the middle, and then on this side it's going to be the other component. Okay, I think I remember how it went. Oh, okay, so that's why all the green's on this side, and the red's on this side. They are consistent. Cool. Not that I plan on flying this or any other plane anytime soon. So they're going for the same pattern. I recognize at least the placement of these Technic bricks. And it's practically the same way. This is the dark gray. This. And yes, even this part is the mirror of the other side. It goes there. Okay, so that's a good comparison. So from this that kind of looked ambiguous became this here. Okay. This really helped clean it up. These 1x2s with a slope. And where am I here? Okay, that's that. One here, and then this thing here. All the transparent studs kind of make it hard to find this larger one. Let's see, there should be yellow. Here's yellow. Oh, I need the intermediary part. but well, I guess it's just a little detail, because this can connect with that as is, but all this does is reverse it. So the hollow part is facing outward. Well, yeah, I guess it's just an artistic choice. Where are we at? Here. And then the first part of this goes here. Okay, they were there. Another side-by-side comparison. So the first part, or it was the inward part. This. And then red. Okay. It's looking like the finished product. Now it's time for the shooter part. Okay, so it's not the foot, it's just two inserts to go into here, the Lego, well, the Technic rod. And then it is inserted through here. Though I wonder, I wonder why they, well, I guess it just depends on the other design. Because this brick couldn't be shifted that way because there's nothing inserted into that hole. It is this one that the blue goes into. So it's not really necessary there. Gotta go in the right direction, let's see. Yeah. Thruster, then going this way. Okay, then it's inserted. Oh. There. Pretty nice design. Ooh, now we load them up. Okay, so how does this work? It goes like that. It's 12 studs. That's gonna be a lot of pickup. I'll just do this side. Then a big warning. Just rotate this. Wow. That's the night film. But that's kind of copy. Oh, there's still more. Okay, this was part of the action component of this set, or this version. Okay, I'll have to find the other 6. Sorry, the other 4 now. Keep you safe. Okay, now this part. I wonder if they realized they had some extra pieces and then had to do this, or if they had extra pieces but they needed to add more, and so then, oh, we need to include these pieces, and then they put it on the other design too. They had to create some reason to have him physically have him in this set but also in both designs. I do wonder about this design process. See how well this one comes together. Okay. Oops. A lot of claws. Are they all used? Okay. Just every which way. Oh, sticker. Okay. Number 15. Oh, this might be the last sticker. Oh, never mind. There's some there. 15. It's okay. There's like eyes there, but also Z's. Danger, I guess. Scanner. Oh, did I put it correctly? No. The head's supposed to be on top. Eee. Let's see. Okay. I guess the Lego group did their homework on the glue of their stickers, because it sticks pretty good still. Alright, because there's lettering here, Z's, that someone's sitting here, that's how it makes sense to have it there. Okay, and now we have, they look like satellite things. That's where the last stickers go. Number 13. Okay, so there's a specific way. Claw here, and the darker part is towards the claw. It's transparency upon transparency, and yeah, it came out pretty good. Almost square, maybe a degree off. 2. And this goes... Oh, I need a rod. Ooh, I wonder if this is what the lightsabers are using. this level. And this is now grabbing on there. Yeah. Okay, so for this one, also darker to where the claws are. Also pretty good. Okay, this one, the bottom there, and there. Feels really secure. Oh, there's also another rod, okay? And it goes on this. Oh, I did not know that this rod is right between for a technic. It fits right there. Then it's connected to those right there, and I guess underhand. So it goes like this. Then who's riding it? Albert. There. That looks nice. Kind of a cute thing. Not really blasting or poppy like the other one, but it looks, you know, formidable. And then this one has Z-Blob and Mateo. Like a lance. And then everyone is flying in this I'm not even sure what it is. It's like a space zone. Ooh, very dynamic. Okay. Okay, and then just the other sets. This is okay. It's like a cute mini set. This one also kind of cute, but it's also kind of, you're riding a rocket. There's no in between. Well, there's kind of, here's the rocket and here's the in between, but still, it's kind of bare minimum craft. Nicely done, I would say. It's like the components are finished. There's not a lot of studs showing, just to where the characters are standing. It might be an issue because, well, Z-Blob's thing is to grab onto studs, and there's not a lot to grab onto unless this can go on the bottom part of the plate. Oops. Not really. Oh, it has to be kind of like that, so that this part is kind of recessed inside there. But it can't be there because there's no room for it. Okay, so on the bottom, this can grab onto, or the seat. And that doesn't. Unless you just stick it in there. Okay, and the head covering. Cool. These are also mixed plastic mold, are molded together. Kind of nice effect. So that's the kind of thing. This is the classic look of a thruster, flame coming out from the engine. And this one, it's reversed for some reason, unless it's used as a laser. All it says is Zizzle. If it's shot out, that might be another story. Could be like a primary cannon of this thing, but again, it might be just too dangerous to put in a toy. But there's also this component here. So it does look like a cannon then. You put your ammo in there, and then it just fires around. Yeah, I guess it's just too big to to make it real or actually fire something. Okay. So overall, interesting design. And let's see what else is there. I think they went with this as primary, and then they put this together as to what can we do with these pieces. So, taught me a bit as to how to make it look kind of like a mechanical thing. My fingers don't like these pieces for some reason. There. And how to do other components. This looks like a unified design. That's this one. So it was an interesting lesson in terms of how to make it. This I was really surprised as to how finished it looked. Hold on, I'm just comparing something. Yes, very consistent with the red and green. But yeah, pretty good. I'm going to be taking it apart off camera, and then for the next episode it'll be the actual, I guess, the main design, and see how that comes together. It looks like there is some relationship between these and that, but I'll still take it apart as much as possible. I don't see anything problematic. The plates seem doable in terms of taking apart, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, so this has been the Ponderous Brick Thinker. This was Mr. Oz's Spacebus, one alternate design, and then we'll go into the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.